Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel. This is MisterGarrot and today we're gonna have a free-for-all on the map Hamburger Hill. I'm starting down in the right corner. I'm playing as random and I ended up with Ukraine. This is a very good starting position because you could build straight up to the gems here, which I actually did. Also actually building extra horror there. I should perhaps not have done that, but that's alright. And now I need to protect myself because there will be a player just next to me, and that is the player blue. Okay, let's see who that will be, hopefully. Because he is actually putting on a little bit early pressure on me here now. I don't like that. It's a lot of grenadiers actually, but I did manage to hold for now, and now I'm actually checking, and it's actually photonics. And right now I know I am in trouble. Having photonics so close to me in a match like this, that is not gonna be good because I know that he wants to take over this base. That is for sure, and he has also a very good starting position, and he's trying to put on pressure on me here now. I'm just trying to hold on. I have access to those gems, so I definitely have a good economy. I will probably lose my power plant, but that is okay. I get up my flamethrower, and I will at least be protected down there. I have managed to put him, to make him run away. But I'm definitely having my hands full with him just over there. So I do need to. First of all, I should actually get a little bit scouting around, and I should also get my war factory operating because I am struggling. I will be struggling against Photonics. He is elite player, highly rated, high up on the quick match ladder as well. And yeah, this is not gonna be easy. And there is also a lot of other good players. We have Robot, we have Gusty, we have Pikmin Nose, Sneta Lane, Cupcake, and Blue Soviet. So I mean, it's stacked with good players here. And Pikmin Nose has actually managed to get a couple of infantry into my base there, or at least at the top of my base. And I did go for a war truck first. I think that is tactical of me. But I am struggling a little bit with my ore actually. It's I mean I'm stacked with ore, so I do need to start producing tanks. That's what I was meaning. I need to not lose any money here, which I'm probably actually doing. And I am getting out a couple of tanks here, which is good. And my production is actually nice and steady. So going for this second ore refinery, I think it's the right thing to do. I could actually have managed to go for a third war factory before that ore refinery. Going for a service depot, that is a gutsy move, but I'm going for it. I know if I can get away with this, getting a service depot and get out a couple of those MCVs, I would definitely be in a great spot if I can just get some building speed up, get out a couple of Teslas for protection, etc. And I'm also getting up and getting up another war factory and getting one MCV. That actually helps a lot. So if I can just get out one MCV, I will at least have half of my building speed time, and that actually is helping me out greatly. But for now, I just need to produce a lot of things. My economy is actually very good, so getting out this war factory will help me. I'm actually also planning of getting another MCV, but that will be produced after at least 20 tanks, it seems. So I just have to have that in mind. And let's see if I can get this one out. I can, and now I'm actually getting out the radar dome. I do want to get as much vision as I can. I should also start producing a couple of Teslas very soon. How is my tank production going? It's going quite good, but Photonics is getting more and more tanks up there though. And I've gotten a lot of Rocket Man as well. And suddenly my economy, it went straight to hell. I don't know what happened here. Suddenly I only have one ore truck collecting. Where are my other ore trucks? And this is a huge issue, because my ore trucks have disappeared. I can see on the map where they are. They're actually collecting ore over at Photonics, and this is a huge mistake. I did not realize that it was a shorter distance for my ore trucks to go all the way over there. And yeah, so my economy is really taking a dump here, and Photonics is pushing in with a lot of tanks. I am almost handling myself here, but I got a little bit confused when suddenly all my tanks stopped, my production stopped. So yeah, I was a little bit unlucky there. I did not realize that more trucks went out on our expedition. And so I would say in this case it was the ore truck that threw my game away, because I thought I was actually in a very good position here, and if my production of tanks wouldn't have stopped up here, I would also have gotten out of Tesla. That was the plan, but yeah, now it goes straight to hell. So damn you, ore trucks. I have to have a chat with them later. But that was, yeah, that was very, very irritating, because I was actually in a very good spot, and right now I am definitely not in a good spot. I will for sure be taken out by Photonics. I don't know if I would have managed to hold out against Photonics in the end anyway, but I did not give myself a fighting chance the moment the ore trucks went away. That kinda screwed me up a lot. Like two of my ore trucks just going, like going away from me there. That was so bad. Alright, the match itself is not over though. I will try to hold on for as long as I can, but this was actually a shame, because it was a fun battle here against Photonics. It was very quick though in the end, but yeah, those ore trucks of mine, what the heck were they doing? I have a feeling I would have managed to hold for at least I would have held for at least a little bit more time there, but yeah, that was a shame. I'm throwing out the GG. And what I will do now, I will go into the replay and we will watch the rest of the match there. So let's check out the replay, and we always have to check how the other players are doing here. I do know that there's a couple of players that will be taken out quite fast. Lane is actually in this position. That could be a very good position. It depends a little bit how he will handle himself there. And we have Photonics, of course, in this position. Yeah, so he did go double barracks, same as me, and he's putting on this pressure there. How about the rest? Cupcake is here, Lane is there, so they will probably have a small fight themselves there, and Robot up here. And Pick My Nose has actually put out some good scouting right now, and same with Gusty, Robot. Everyone is actually putting out some kind of scouting. Not Photonics though, because he needs to use all his infantry here trying to take me out or something like this. Let's see, what is going on here? What does Cupcake see? He hasn't actually seen Slinter Lane. So he will definitely fall a little bit behind when he realizes. How about Slinter Lane? Does he know he's taking out the bridge? That is actually good. He needs to protect himself there, which he kind of has done. Now he's just getting in, and there Cupcake has realized at least there is a couple of infantry. He doesn't see any buildings though. So I don't know anything there yet. Is there anyone else fighting? Blue Soviet has a good position here. Gusty is actually starting to move up to this position. This might be the best starting position, because you are basically left alone. You're so far away from this player, so far away against those players there, and all of those players will be fighting each other. This is actually looking very good for Slenterlane so far. I think Cupcake might be in the worst position in this clientele of players. How is it doing here? 2 war factories out. So he went for 2 war factories. Okay, so that's how he did it. Okay, but he still goes for 2 or trucks. Let's see, 2 tanks out here for Sletterland, 3 tanks, and he's probably gonna put on some pressure. Looks like he has gotten himself a crate there, Cupcake. And let's look at Gusty. He has actually pretty good vision. He has all the vision he needs, because now he can actually see what is going on at different places. And Slenterland is actually trying to push into Cupcake. It's the 3rd war factory out for Slenterland, so he is definitely gonna put on huge pressure here on Cupcake. We will see if Cupcake can manage to hold here. It's not gonna be easy, because of the money flow to Slenterland is just so much better. With access to those gems, I think Cupcake are in trouble here. I don't think he could fight this tank fight here. I think he'll be more or less taken out here. Yeah, it's not looking good for Cupcake. As I said, this is a really bad starting position, especially when the purple player are moving down. If the purple player doesn't move down through the bridge, over the bridge to get to the gems, then this starting position might be a little bit better. And Cupcake actually did tap out there, but now Slinterlane needs to be a little bit careful, because he does have a robot here. Robot is actually pushing down with tanks here on this side. We just realized he perhaps can't go. No, he is going in. That means that Sentinel. Well, what will you do? I think Sentinel should go on a counter-attack because Robot doesn't have too much. We'll see what he will be doing. Is there any other people fighting now? But there's a lot of tanks here for Pigmanos though. Oh, the construction yard to Lentalane has now been taken out, but there's a service depot and another construction or MCV out for Sentinel, so he's definitely not out of the game, but he does need to get up ore refinery, and that he needs to get up ASAP. But to get that, he needs to get his MCV in place, and he also needs to stop producing tanks. I don't. Okay, he actually has another one. Okay, so he needs to sell one of them. He might actually be producing something. Let's see what he's doing. Is he going to sell one of them? Does he have enough money to get up that? He actually sells the power. Oh, he is so far back now. He needs to sell the. Yeah, this is definitely not looking good for Sentinel. He did a small mistake with producing a couple too many tanks there. He did get the ore refinery up, but I just think it's going to be too late now because now Robot kinda has done the damage without kinda doing the damage. And now he is just going to clean out, taking out this ore refinery. Is basically over here for Saint Alain as well. Even though he had a great start and has a lot of tanks, but I don't think it's going to last too long. There is also a huge fight here between Pigmanos and Blue Soviet, but Blue Soviet actually have a very good defensive position with this Tesla here and a lot of tanks. Heavy tanks versus light tanks and medium tanks is definitely going to go to Blue Soviet's favor here. Pushing away this extra MCV here for Pigmanos. This is also the time when Photonics is cleaning me out. Let's look at Photonics here. He actually still just have 2 war factories. And yeah, I think I had 3 war factories at this time. So if my money did not stop, if my war trucks didn't go to the middle there, I'm pretty sure that I would have managed to hold her for a much longer time if he only has 2 war factories there. And if I could have held the first attack here, then I could have gone on a counter-attack. But yeah, this is starting to look very good for Photonics now, getting out those extra MCVs as well. But this he should do something with. Cannot have an ore truck from the enemy go down there. And Sentinel has been taken out here, and Blue Soviet has actually taken out the base here to Pigmanos. I think Pigmanos managed to get his construction yard up there, but Blue Soviet said no, thank you, and he managed to take out that base over there. And now he's actually pushing into the base here to Nose, and Nose are in trouble. I don't think Nose have so much else to do now. I think he will probably be taken out. Even though he's on a counter-attack, he's actually going for the construction yard here for Blue Soviet, and he also managed to take it down. Will he manage to take down power? Yes, he will. Will he take down anything else? No, but his base is more or less taken out as well. So Pigmanos will probably be tapping out of the game very, very soon. And let's see, there's a huge fight here between Gusty and Robot, and I think in this case it's definitely going to be Robot that has the huge advantage here. Heavy tanks with Teslas versus medium tanks from Gusty, and also much more movement from the tanks here to Robot. And now Gusty is actually retreating with his tanks. I think that is the correct choice from him. If he can just stabilize here, take control over stuff here, that will be good. Let's look at Gusty. What kind of vision does he have? He has full map vision. That is very good. And Robot, he has the vision of Gusty. And some a little bit vision here and there, but it's a very good settle here. But the ore is starting to get low on money of those spots though. But it doesn't look too bad though. How about Photonics? Photonics actually managed to get vision of almost everyone, and there he actually get the vision from Gusty as well. Will he get much more? He'll get a little bit more, but this gap generator will take care of that. And how about Blue Soviet? Blue Soviet has good vision of this area though. So yeah, if he can just control here, that'll be good. He should actually manage to get a little bit more vision on the side here. I think he's at least pushing in. He has a lot of heavy tanks and some extra MCVs as well. But he is Robot there. He needs to do something with this. He cannot let Robot take over that spot as well, because Robot will be in such a strong position here. But Gusty is doing fine. He is starting to build up a little bit here. Now let's see a robot. He doesn't actually see anything here. This is such a clutch move from Gusty, using this gap generator, getting a lot of medium tanks there. Also here, getting a lot of medium tanks here. And what is going on? Ooh, look at this attack here from Photonics, and he actually did manage to take out that tech center there. Let's see, did he take away the vision? Yes, he did. So I guess he did not have a reserve one. That was a good move there from Photonics, who sacrificed one tank by taking the bridge, but that's okay. Now he has full control of this area. He only needs to protect this spot, and he needs to protect well, the entrances here, and he has a lot of tanks everywhere. But now Robot is coming down on an attack here on Blue Soviet, and I think Blue Soviet are in trouble, even though he did manage to take out the construction yard there. His base is in trouble, but Blue Soviet has actually been taking out the whole base here to Robot, so now it's almost like a base race, or it is kind of a base race. But it does not look too good for Blue Soviet. He will lose all his buildings here, and he was now taken out of the game. And yeah, he might have overextended himself a little bit with his tanks. I think if he just hold this line here with his tanks, taking out those buildings, he would have been in a great spot. But he went on attack, and Robot punished him severely. Now it's 3 players, and it's not 3 small players. This is 3 big players. We have Photonics, definitely one of the highest rated here, and Gust. I'm actually not sure where Gusty are on the ladder. I don't think he's higher rated on the ladder than Photonics right now, and I'm not sure how much ladder matches Gusty is playing, but I'm pretty sure he is pretty high up on the ladder as well. And Robot also, I'm not sure where he is on the ladder, but he is also an incredible good player. So this will be the battle between those 3 great players, and Photonics is trying to push in now to the tanks here and to the base to Robot, because I think Photonics have the vision. He does have the vision there, and this is kind of the only thing he can do, push in and take out there, and this is a very important base to take down as well. So if Photonics takes out this base, it will set Robot quite far back, because he only has one patch left here and a small patch up there. So if Photonics can take out here, that will be so good. And Photonics is actually taking control of this middle patch as well. So Photonics is really doing some good stuff here now. He's trying to just get into good position. He needs to clean out the rest of the buildings here now. One more building, and then he can move down and get into some kind of position around here. You just need to defend here. What he should do, should get the construction yard here, build up a couple of Teslas, and just protect this area, because he will have the remaining ore patches if he does that. But if we look a little bit on Gust here, let's see. He has stopped all his ore trucks here. And if we go up here, he has only 1 ore truck, 2 ore trucks working out. So this, guys, this is something you need to learn, how to handle your ore. This is brilliant. His economy is okay. He doesn't produce too much. He's gambling on not being attacked from anyone. And I also think he has full map vision as well. So this is just brilliant, and it does look, yeah, he did Chronosphere in here, and then he gets up this gap generator as well. This is no place for the ore refinery, then he had to sell it, and probably the ore refinery will come here now, and this is just a brilliant move. First of all, it's hidden, no one can see it. I mean, I haven't seen this before, this move before. You get in here with an MCV, you get up the gap generator, you sell the MCV construction yard, and you get up this ore refinery, and you are settled here for life. Nice, that is such a good move, and awesome to see. And meanwhile, Robot has been cleaning out the base here to Photonics. I guess Photonics did not manage to hold this entrances here, and now Robot is actually pushing a little bit down. No, he's actually not pushing down, but he will lose a lot of his tanks if he's not retreating. I think he should start to retreat a little bit now and try to take control of this area here and try to get up to this base. But this base from Photonics will actually now be taken out by the infantry from the sold construction yard there. But will he actually take it over? Yes, he will try to take it over. Will he manage to take it over? No, Photonics was actually looking. That was a very good move from Photonics. I have to say, there's a lot of good stuff, a lot of good play in this this match. And if he managed to take off over the construction yard, that would be crazy. But here, Robot is also coming in, and he will also clean out the remaining buildings here to Photonics. But now Photonics is coming back as well, and he will clean out the remaining tanks here to Robot, or at least try to push him away. So much action going on. There's another MCV coming in. Ooh, this might be trouble for him. I don't think he could beat, because there's so many tanks here from Photonics. Photonics is finally trying to take control of this area, which he should have been doing. Actually, he can just move all the way over here. I think that's the only entrance. So if he moves over here with his tanks, because you have entrance there. If he has his tanks in this area here, he will have full control. Of course, he can also just push straight into the base, but Gusty is actually trying to push in here now in the bottom side. So, and I think he has much more tanks than Photonics, but Photonics does have heavy tanks, and he's moving his tanks around. He's also, I think he has actually used Select All right now. It does look like that, and yeah, he will probably lose a lot of tanks by doing that. But I think perhaps he still have Select All, and he's also managed to get up here again. You see that Robot is now gonna attack there. I mean, so much stuff going on, and Gusty actually did stop his attack for the moment. I don't think Robot can push in there at all. He does have a couple of tanks there, but Robot is now pushing into the base to Photonics again, and actually is pushing all the way into Gusty. I think that is a little bit wrong move. He should concentrate on taking out Photonics. Photonics is the big beast right now, or perhaps it's not. It's hard to say actually. Might be a good move to take him out, but he's sacrificing all his tanks by doing this. And will Photonics clean out here then? I think he will. He starts to attack down. Gap generator is gone. Yeah, he's cleaning out there, but there is another fight going on here. It's actually Gusty. I think this is a small mistake from Gusty. He's losing a lot of tanks by doing this though. Trying to push in here. I think he loses all his tanks actually. So that was not a good move. And look at the economy to Photonics. Almost 10,000 in the banks. But the economy here to Gusty are getting better. He's have all his trucks now moving, and he's actually managed to build over here, so he's definitely not out of this spot. He has managed to kind of get into this spot here, so he has a chance to build here again, getting our side up there. So, but the Photonics is cleaning out like crazy here now. There's an truck on the loose. This one will die, and there's also tanks here and there. Let's see, and Gusty is back to trying to break Photonics here, but it is just two little tanks here now for Gusty. Now it's actually Photonics who is pushing in to the base here, and while they are fighting there, I think he is actually managed to build over here now. He's probably gonna come an ore refinery very soon here as well, and it looks also like Robot is planning an attack here. And go back to the fight here. It's just a small nibble on each other here now. Yeah, but look at the ore handling from Gusty. This is just amazing to see. This is definitely someone everyone should be writing down and practicing. This is brilliant how he is handling his ore. And now I think he actually has taken a lot of the tanks from this spot here and down here to handle this attack, because there is a huge attack going on here. It's actually Robot who's going in again, and it's so important for Robot to actually take out this base. I think he should actually concentrate on taking out the tanks, because there's just like 3 damage from those tanks there, but now he will clean out. Let's see, he's taking out as much as he can. If we can just remove this base, it's gonna be so good. And Gusty has also managed to finally break. What would he go for? So right now Photonics are in huge trouble here now. And but he's managing to hold, even though what is going on? I think there's something going on here. He's managed actually to build barracks and even more turrets. And it does look like Photonics managed to hold the attack from Robot. That is actually quite impressive, but it looks like Photonics is in trouble down here though. He's losing construction yards, losing power. He's probably going to use war factories very soon, but it looks like Gusty is going straight for the power, and now he's going for the ore trucks as well. And Gusty is still, the Robot is still attacking Photonics here. That is quite good though, but Photonics has used Select All now, and he's just running down to the base here. He's losing war factories after war factories. I think all the 3 war factories, they are all gone now, and Photonics are finally coming back here. But is it a little bit too late with all the damage done? It's so much damage done here from Gusty, and Gusty is just retreating as well. So that was a very good move. But what is going on up here? Those, they were squashed. But Gusty is back in spot here, and he's starting his collection. He's collecting ore. I wonder if he'll build more, but this is just too good, because he should just get more trucks and stuff here. Perhaps you can get up a war factory or something here. That would actually be good, but I think he needs to remove this one if he wants to have a war factory. But we just have to see. And there is another fight here, and the heavy tanks to Photonics are very low life, so he could actually push in again. And if you look at the buildings here to Photonics, it's in a little bit trouble, but he does have a lot of buildings here, and another MCV are coming up to this spot, and there's actually another ore refinery as well, so they are really fighting for this spot. It's the last remaining spot that they could be fighting for. This one is going to be very hard to fight for, and also it's getting cleaned up by Photonics. Robot doesn't look to have too much now. He's just trying to get the ore trucks in place and get somewhere to collect. But now it looks like Gusty are going for a huge push here, and he's gonna clean out this base to Photonics. And I think Photonics is not gonna use any time and energy of going down here. I think he will just try to hold his position here and just rebuild his base. I think that is also a very smart thing to do, but he should sell up all his buildings though, even though he has a lot of money actually. But he should actually been selling up and just producing a lot of tanks. He has so much money. Why is he producing tanks? Oh, he only has one war factory after this war factory is taken out though. But this is definitely not looking good for Photonics. He will be clean out here. And in the top, Photonics is trying to clean out the base here to Gusty, which it seems like he will be doing quite fine. So he's definitely gonna be okay up there, but he's losing his base down here. All the buildings have been taken out here, and there's only one barracks left here. So now Gusty have full control of this area as well. Robot doesn't have so much. He has a lot of infantry and a couple of tanks. I'm not sure what the kind of stuff he can be doing now, but this is definitely not looking good for either Photonics nor Robot. It just looks like Gusty has outperformed them in the way he was handling his ore, and I think that is the key to the victory in this match, because he can just hold this here. He doesn't have to go so far. He had a lot of tanks standing here, and meanwhile he chrono spared in this MCB here and just put on pressure while Robot and Photonics was also fighting. It did look for a good period that Photonics might be able to take this match down, but I think if Photonics just build up a little bit here, have a couple of Tesla behind his tanks, he didn't have to move them, and just the same here, get up at some Tesla and a lot of tanks here, I think he would be able to hold those spots. So yeah, I think this could have gone definitely to Photonics' way, but now he is getting cleaned up here by Gusty, who has really played quite well. He's also cleaning out the base here to Robot. So I have to say, incredible good play here from Gusty, and beating both Robot and Photonics, which both were in a very good position. That is actually quite impressive, and his multitasking has been really good. And I haven't seen Gusty actually using select all at all, so that is also something to take note of. This is how you can play the game without using select all. We did see Photonics using select all a couple of times, but yeah, I think as long as you can handle yourself like Gusty are doing this is just it's incredible hard to do it, but a very good play from him though. I just have to see, does he have any hotkeys on them? I don't see any hotkeys here. Do we see anything? Can we actually see it? I don't know. Shouldn't be a number on them, or perhaps I can't see it. Well, anyway, he is now cleaning up the base here to what is Robot doing? Robot has been a naughty boy. He's had a lot of resort trucks standing here. No more money for Photonics. Photonics actually is out of money. That was a clutch move. That's the reason why this base is not taken out. He just wanted to take full advantage of the ore trucks, the blocking here. That is so cool. It's definitely a good match, and Robot has now tapped out, and GG Gusty, well played. One of the better matches I've seen in a while actually. Botanix, of course, on the top there. He was in full battle all the time, but Gusty on the second place there. But this was an incredible good match, and even I managed to climb up to third place here. So, not third place, but third last, I guess. But yeah, GG, well played, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video.